Have you ever thought to yourself, on any given day, am I going to get to my destination? Well, if you've ever been in that situation, then today's speech will impact you and benefit you positively. Today's speech is meant to stress the importance of never forgetting to check your car and make sure that you do important vital automotive maintenance. Today's specific purpose is to motivate my audience to service any vehicles that they may drive in or vehicles that their loved ones or anyone you interact with may have. If car owners and other alike would check their engine oil and make sure they do regular engine maintenance, more cars would be on the road today. You can save yourself a world of headache and tons of time with just a few simple habits. All cars need maintenance. I wanted to state that if you have a car, or if you have ever been in a car, it's not just as simple as driving around or simply fueling up, whether that be with gasoline or with any other type of fuel source. I work on cars and have done all sorts of jobs over the years. I've worked on and been trained on, and have been trained by professionals that own automotive shops and are certified. One thing that I've learned over many years is that checking your engine dipstick and checking your tire tread level, as well as making sure that your battery is in good condition, can save you tons of money and tons of time over long periods of time. If you have a car that's older, it's very important to check these things, and if you have a newer car, it's just as important because you want to protect your investment. Cars need to be reliable so they can get you where you need to go safely and reliably. Most cars that are on the road today are gas engines and they run on gasoline. They need to be checked and their engines need to be serviced regularly for optimal performance. According to howstuffworks.com, with proper knowledge and maintenance, most cars can last for almost 300,000 miles or more. But unfortunately, most of the cars we see on the road today don't even last up to 100,000 miles. The underlying issue is misconceptions about what is wrong with the car and neglect of necessary maintenance. There are so many ways to maintain and check your car. You can take your car to a shop, you can check it yourself, or you can have someone else check it for you. There are three major things that you need to remember. Engine oil is the first one. By checking your engine oil dipstick regularly, you can intercept and diagnose common and basic issues that may alert you that your engine or your car may need to be serviced. For instance, some basic issues to check for are low oil level, old or contaminated oil, engine wear and damage. Oil that is very old can hurt the car and the engine. Maintaining proper engine oil maintenance, and getting regularly scheduled oil changes can save your engine and save your car for many years. A car that can last for 5 years can last for 20 years if engine oil is serviced more regularly than a car that is not serviced as often. The second thing is tires. Maintaining proper tire tread is not the same for everyone. If you live in a cold place, you may require snow tires. If you live in a warm place, you may need all-season tires. Low tire treads are extremely dangerous and can be fatal for the driver and occupants of the vehicle. Maintaining proper tire treads and checking your tire treads daily, weekly, or even monthly can save you and your family and keep you safe. Your car has a battery. All cars need a battery in order to run and drive. A compromised battery can be not only dangerous, but can stop your car from running properly. A punctured or damaged battery can even catch on fire. Checking your battery will not only ensure that your car starts and runs great for many years to come, but can give you peace of mind knowing that your car will reliably start and get you from destination A to destination B. Imagine buying a car at the age of 20 and keeping the car until you're 30 years old. If you didn't have a car payment, you could free up a lot of money that you could use for other things and other bills and take care of other things and have free money so that you can spend at your discretion. Imagine a friend calls you in the middle of the night and tells you that their car's not working properly and they don't know what to do and they don't know how to handle the situation. Imagine being able to help them and give them peace of mind. There are an estimated 1.4 billion drivers in the world. There are no downfalls of having automotive knowledge, especially in places like Florida with poor public transportation. More people will drive and use cars as time goes on. According to DrivingTest.org, in 2019, there were 228 million licensed drivers in the U.S. and 299 million registered vehicles in the United States. These drivers drove a total of 3.6 trillion miles over the course of 2019. It doesn't cost anything to check your own car, and it doesn't cost you anything to make sure that your tire treads are intact. To conclude, it's hard enough already to maintain all the different parts of life, and a car can become less of a priority when other things become a priority. Especially when cars can be ran and reliably for long periods of time without maintenance, and especially when everyone relies on check engine lights and sensors to let them know when something's wrong. But if you have somewhere important to be, it's very important that you check your car, because it can damage your reputation if you don't show up on time or don't show up at all. It can be very costly for you and expensive to get your car repaired if you neglect something like engine maintenance and need a new engine. And it will be a massive time impact on you if you don't have a car and it takes you a long time to get back to work or get places on time because you have to use other modes of transportation. With that being said, I encourage everyone to check their tire tread levels, check their battery, and most of all, check their engine dipstick. I'm going to hand out some tools like a wrench here and a common tool that is used to change your oil filter. You never know, you might learn a thing or two and be the change you wish to see in the world. Thank you for listening.